Welcome to the Nitpicking Nerds.
In this video, we're going to show you the best cards from M20.
I'm your host, Joe Cherries.
I'm your host, BZ, and together, we're the Nitpicking Nerds. But be sure to subscribe because we're doing a ranking every commander project.
Ooh, and that's really fun. But besides, you want to be subscribed to our channel because our subscribers are 10% more likely to successfully smuggle a goblin.
Disclaimer, the Nitpicking Nerds do not support living a life of crime. Without further ado, let's head into the list. And we're not counting reprints. No.
It's like
Commander cards. Come on now.
Leyline of the Void's a good commander card. It's strong.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Pretty mopey for 4 mana.
You can't really rely on Leyline to begin your opening.
That art, though. Okay, number 10. What is it?
We have Chandra, Awakened Inferno. This is the only Planeswalker that even is seemingly playable in EDH.
The rest of them are real bad.
The only other one is Sorin.
No, Johnny's okay.
Sorin's really niche.
Johnny's way better than Sorin, and he's like,
They're both Okay.
I like the plus emblem. You get to ping him for 1 every turn forever. I'm trying this out.
She's a really strong follow-up to board wipes. If you clear up the board and put down a Chandra, it's going to feel real strong. She also can be a semi-board wipe in herself, taking all the small creatures.
This is the only Planeswalker where her ultimate is her plus.
Yeah.
I don't really care about anything else.
If you can untap with this twice, your opponent's getting hit for 2 each upkeep is going to add up very quickly.
What is she plus to 8? So,
yeah.
1,000? She pluses to like 25?
Yeah, she's strong.
All right. Number 9 is brought back. It's white, and you choose 2 permanents that were put into a graveyard this turn, you bring them back.
Yep.
They were brought back.
It's a cheap version of Second Sunrise and
Faith's Reward.
Yeah.
It's actual playable cost.
You only get 2 things back, but it's white, aggressively costed. You're probably not going to want to play it outside of a mono white deck.
Or Boros. It's like, other than that, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
it's not that good. It's just like a role player.
But how about this cool card? This card's super cool. Because it mimics one of my personal favorite cards.
Read it.
This is Risen Arif. Risen Arif, when it enters the battlefield or another elemental enters the battlefield, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal it. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, put it in your hand.
Nope, it's better than that. You don't have to reveal it. If it's not a land, you don't have to reveal it.
You may reveal it. Yeah, you're right.
I think you just reveal it if it's a land.
If it's a land,
otherwise you just draw it.
Yeah, that's good. It's good not giving them information unless it's a land. So.
It's a 3 mana 1/1. Not that you care.
It is a 3 mana 1/1 with blue green. It's actually
this card I played it in limited and I felt like I could never lose.
It's super strong, and the limited format has a lot of just like it feels like how humans is always tacked on. There's tacked on elemental everything.
The 2/1 flyer for 3 that draws a card is also an elemental. So I got to pay 3 for this. In 1 turn I went play the bird, get a land, draw a card off of it, and then play the 4 mana 4/4 that bounces the bird, and I drew a card off of that. And then I just replayed the bird. It's like, how do I lose?
Yeah, card's strong, card's cool.
Picture that, but like with better cards.
Also, like this is going to be one of those things where it's like there's a lot of incidental elementals in EDH.
Incidental elementals.
So like you can just throw this in the deck. It's already getting a coiling oracle effect in like a flicker deck is already strong. And then if you happen to have any incidental,
this just seems better than Coiling Oracle,
exactly.
Which is difficult to do.
Next one's interesting. This is a weird card.
It's Manifold Key. It's literally Voltaic Key, except it can't untap itself, but it randomly makes creatures unblockable.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know what this thing is so weird. It's like Key to the City meets Voltaic Key.
Yeah.
If your deck has a creature that you want to push through, like your commander and artifacts, this just seems like a staple.
I really like that. The new thing that keys do is make creatures unblockable because they can just go into the household, sneak it around.
Right. Your opponent controls 25 mountains and 6 dragons, but if you have a key, then you just get through that. It doesn't even matter. It's fine.
If you have the key to the city, they can't stop you. You have a Manifold Key?
You're outside of the city in the mountains? Well, key to the city. Enter all the doors. Just right through the mountains.
Number 6 is BZ's favorite card in the whole set.
This is my favorite card in the whole set. It's not even close. No one can ever convince me otherwise. This card is amazing. Field of the Dead. It's a wasteland. Enters tapped. Okay, it's a land that produces waste mana. Enters tapped. Whenever it or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you have 7 lands with different names, you make a 2/2 zombie for just literally for free.
I feel like this card really, like it fits in a lot of decks.
Zombie tribal, tokens, any deck that can afford it. This card's amazing.
I feel like it really slides in it specifically slides in the 2 colors really well.
Any 2-color deck. And then, I don't know, I would play this in any 3-color deck, almost.
Okay, that's
fair. You want random 2/2s, if your deck is slower and not like a competitive deck, I just don't understand how you're not playing this card is so good.
Oh, BZ. BZ's in love with it.
I get ready for this card to spike because it's amazing.
I don't think it's spiking, but
I think
it
it's
is cool.
absolutely insane.
I think
it's so techy, and it's just like free blockers and free attackers.
It's really cool.
Free sacrifice fodder.
It's definitely super cool.
If you play fetch lands, this card is just even better.
Yeah.
You just get 2 zombies for nothing for 1 life.
It's pretty sweet. Next one is this card's cool.
How many times can they print this card?
Well, this one's different.
Probably like 75.
This repeated reverberation, 2 red. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or activate an ability of a planeswalker this turn,
copy it twice.
The thing that's bad about this card is when it's a really high
mana.
It's a really high like.
Go with Sunforger.
It's a really high put it in cost. Is it an instant? Oh my goodness, you're right. It is instant. You can it is good in the Sunforger deck. You can throw this into like a deck where you want to storm off. It's like because
this is just the definition of easy mode.
Desperate Ritual literally nets you 7 mana. So
that seems good.
That seems good, and also even after paying for the reverberation, it still has netted you 3 mana.
You want to pair this with Cathartic Reunion, Faithless Looting, Magmatic Insight. Like those are the insane ones.
Yeah. Oh, Cathartic Reunion is super insane.
It's like discard 2, draw 9. I guess I'll do that.
Why wouldn't
I guess I just draw 9 cards. Just draw 9 cards.
The reason this card's not higher on this list and why it's only
slow as heck.
It's slow, and it also doesn't slot into it doesn't have.
It goes in like Sunforger decks and like tricky blue-red decks.
Yeah, it's a niche card. It's a cool, strong, but very niche.
These next 2 are commanders. The first one is Yuck, the Desecrated. He's a 5-mana 3/5 with lifelink and death touch, and he says if a permanent enters and causes an ability trigger, we trigger it again.
BZ just learned recently that he has lifelink and death touch.
We did a deck tech on this, and I didn't know the whole time it has lifelink and death touch.
Which is really.
It just doesn't matter.
It's just because that's
gravy. It's not even gravy. It's just like, oops, I spilled gravy and it landed on my potatoes.
What? You said it's not gravy, then you described it as gravy?
It's not even gravy that I put there. It's just gravy that was there, and I was like, okay. I thought this just came with gravy. He's
really cool because he gives you a Panharmonicon commander. Which
in the best 3 colors. Sorry, Boros.
In the best 3 colors. And he doubling things like landfall triggers that like Panharmonicon doesn't do is really strong. Like,
are there any good lands in the set that have landfall triggers?
There is. There's Field of the Dead.
Oh, that card's really good.
So if you
put Field of your Dead in your Yarok decks.
If you play Field of the Dead and you have like
play a fetch land,
you play
4.
Yeah, insane. Ugh, you're getting so many zombies.
I mean, for nothing.
For nothing.
Literally nothing. Okay.
For a land slot.
A land slot, yeah. Instead of like, I don't know, what land do people play that this is better than?
I don't know.
Reliquary Tower. Reliquary Tower is in way too many decks. That card is so much better than Reliquary Tower.
It is. It is better than Reliquary Tower.
That's our one. That's going to be our PSA.
I will agree with that. Moving on, we have Kick card, Wind's Fury. This is the best commander in the set, the best new commander.
It's real good.
It's super strong.
Super stormy, Sacred Spirits, make mana.
They finally
cast non-creature spells.
Oh, we literally just made a video complaining about how Jeskai commanders didn't have a Spellslinger.
And then we made a video about this Spellslinger commander saying that we just complained about not having a Spellslinger commander. So now here we are, talking about Kaikar, number 3.
Yeah, he's just super.
I don't know. This is like the Urza of the set. I feel like, except it's not super overhyped.
It's not. This card is super hyped, but I think it's reasonably hyped because I feel
it's appropriately hyped. I don't think people are losing their minds saying that Kaikar's gonna get banned and ruin friendships, like certain other cards
that people were hyperbolic about.
I don't need to go any further, but let's talk about a card that we really, really like. Maybe even more than most people.
This is my favorite card from the set.
I've heard people say this card is stone bad, and I think they are wrong.
Oh, they are 100% wrong.
Read it.
So not even close to wrong. Scheming Asymmetry. This is you pay 1 black, you and target player, search your library for a card, then put it to the side, shuffle it, put it on top.
Sorcery.
It's Vampiric Tutor at sorcery speed that lets 2 players search. The thing is, if you play EDH like us, there's politics.
There's a lot of ways this card can go. If you're a combo deck, you just draw a card and you combo and you don't care. If you need a board wipe and you don't have one and you can't draw a card, you just say, I can't draw a card. We need a board wipe. What are you going to do? Not tutor for a board wipe now? Or you have, like, the worst case scenario is they have one and they get to go, oh, sure, I'll find, like, Day of Judgment, and then they find, like, I don't know, Aetherflux Reservoir, and draw that and then play Day of Judgment. It's like, well, that's cool too, whatever.
So you
force them to play Day of Judgment.
Like, say you're sitting here, someone's to your left, they're the next player in line, Yep. Yeah. Someone's to your left. So there's something on the board that demands an answer. It doesn't matter what it is.
Let's say Pulamog.
Something that's going to literally like lose. They're going to lose the game. It's like,
Oh, you know what? Let's do our favorite. Let's say Blightsteel Colossus.
Blightsteel Colossus is on the board,
But they have Manifold Key.
and they have Manifold Key to make it actually a useful card that's not terrible.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
It's still useful.
They have those things, though.
Okay, so that has to be answered. You as the player who's casting the symmetry doesn't have the ability
You're
to get
giving
that card
away
off
a
the top.
present. You give them Return to Dust or whatever, and you exile both of them. They can exile both of them.
Yeah, and
you
then-
basically just tutored for a card
then
and,
you got-
played it without
and
using
then
any
you got
mana.
your Vamp Tutor.
And you have a tutor on top for whatever.
And you want to tell me Vamp Tutor's not good? Because I'll tell you Vamp Tutor's good.
Vamp Tutor is actually a good Magic card.
It's actually an
I
insane.
think it's like $50.
Why is so? And besides all of that we just talked about, art is insane.
The art's cool.
is-
It's part of a cycle that are similar to that, with the one person like this and the other person like this.
So
I don't know what the cycle is, but it's apparently really cool.
Seb McKinnon, absolutely killing it again. It mirrors like a playing card, like
It does.
how they're flipped. It's super cool. It's
They're both trying to stab each other.
This is one of my favorite
You can
arts.
go on and on about the art. The art's cool.
It's one of my favorite arts in a while. Realistically, this is probably like in my top like 15 arts of all time for Magic. Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Oh, I love it.
Okay. I just think it's pretty good.
It's just like I don't know what it is about it. Like when I look at the card, it's just I love it. I need a foil so bad.
Oh, that's got to be expensive. So, if we were comparing Vamp Tutor to like the other colors, I would say the green version of Vamp Tutor is Crop Rotation. That card is actually really insane.
Yeah, if you've ever played a land deck where you have
You care
strong
about
lands,
it says upside : upside. Sacrifice a land, get all your sacrifice land benefits, get the best land in your deck and
Yeah,
play
how-
untapped.
how
What?
insane is that in the Gitrog monster?
This card is nonsense. This card is absolute nonsense. And
This is- I was
we have it on
recording.
we have it on a stick.
Yeah, Elvish Reclaimer. 1 green, 1/2. He's an elf warrior. Elf is a very relevant creature type.
Relevant.
Elvish Reclaimer gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more lands in your graveyard.
Well, that's busted. It's better than Sarah Ascendant. Oh wait, there's more text.
No, there's way more text. What makes this card actually the best card in the set is you pay 2, tap it, sacrifice a land, search your library for a land, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library.
Any land you want, and all you did was pay 2 mana on your 1-drop.
Yeah,
This is like Deathrite. This is like feels better than Deathrite Shaman, and I love that card.
this card is super strong.
If you play Gaia's Cradle, Nykthos, Field of the Dead, anything like that, this card is nuts.
Oh, this card is absolutely insane.
It's a 1-mana threat that's just like one of the best cards in your deck. All you gotta do is untap with a 1-mana thing.
Yeah, and exactly, he's not high investment.
You can start doing this on turn 2. It doesn't even matter.
This
Get
guy's-
your Ancient Tomb.
He slides into like elf ball decks so well.
He slides into decks that have lands in them so well. I would pick this up. I'd pick up a playset right now.
It's super good.
You're gonna need this card, and you're gonna need it foil maybe.
Ooh, it's super cool.
Maybe I need a foil. Who knows? I might have to get one.
Ooh, yeah, it could fit.
Maybe fit in my Carador deck. It's a 1-drop.
It's a 1-drop and it's an extremely strong 1-drop.
It certainly is. I mean, I have Knight of the Reliquary in that deck. Maybe it's just better. I don't know if this card's better. This card might be better than Knight of the Reliquary. It's
Yeah,
close.
it probably is better than Night of the Reliquary.
Well, Knight is a ramp card. This doesn't really ramp you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
That's a tough call. I don't know. Knight of the Reliquary is really good too. But that was our list. Knight of the Reliquary is not in the set.
yeah,
We don't have to worry about that.
Elvish Reclaimer, best card in the set. I don't think it's actually close.
Yeah, and we really like the other cards too.
I absolutely like Scheming Symmetry. I love that card. I like the art makes you want to push it up above it, but obviously the better card is Elvish Reclaimer.
Right. This isn't our ranking every commander's list where we discuss art, fun, coolness, uniqueness, and power, all in the same scale, giving each commander a 50-point score out of 50, and ranking every single commander, which we've already done one video on, which you should check out.
Yeah, and
Brought to you by Nitpicking Nerds patrons, which are right here.
Thanks to all of our patrons. Love you all. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. You guys are all the best.
It wouldn't even be Popsicle either.
Yeah, if it is Popsicle, it is possible.
Right, which is why we have this coming at you.
Yeah. Thank you all. You're all, as we say, generous patrons.
Yes, and we do apologize for the lack of videos recently because we just moved into a new house.
Yes, we are going to get back on our schedule starting this week.
Yes.
We will be putting out our usual 4 videos. We know we
Maybe in a jumbled order because there's going to be a tune-ups this week, but it's not today, which is Monday.
Yeah, we're a little
We're
jumbled.
discombobulated. We still got to work on this studio. If you could see what this, it looks ridiculous.
Maybe-
And there's like a tiny echo, and we apologize, but we'll get it fixed.
We're working on all that. The quality of the videos will be increased once we'll get this worked out. Thank you for watching
Don't
this
worry
video.
about it. Thank you for sticking to the end.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for not just listening to the first minute and then making an angry comment in the comment section below, which you should do anyway, because we appreciate your comments.
We did. Yeah, no, I'm gonna ramble too much.
You
Peace
already
out,
are.
Travis Scott.